The 2012 U.S. Open men's singles final.
Andy Murray looking for his first major championship. Novak Djokovic trying to defend his title in New York from last year.
On this day in 1933, Fred Perry won his first major as a number 3 seed at the U.S. Open, and things seemed to be going Murray's way right from the beginning. It seemed like a day of destiny. On his 6th set point in the opening set, Murray survives a 24-minute tiebreak to take the set.
Perhaps Murray aware of the history, perhaps not, but the winner of the opening set in their last 13 meetings went on to win the match. So Murray confident, in charge. Djokovic not handling the conditions well. He would fall behind early in the set.
Murray actually went up 4-love in the second set before Djokovic started to make a comeback. Murray's 2-break lead was about to be reduced to 1. Djokovic, though, would start to fight back. It got tighter and tighter.
The gusty conditions could not stop Murray, though.
Murray, though, would regather his composure. After he lost the 2-break lead, Murray found a way to close out the set and take a 2-sets-to-love lead.
Djokovic, though, mounting a comeback. Never one to go away. The best player on hard courts at majors the last 2 years. He says, New York, who's with me?
Murray had not lost a 2-sets-to-love lead since Wimbledon of 2005. But honestly, I don't think there were many people who thought we weren't going to be eventually headed for a final set.
Djokovic's play early in the match, succumbing to a lot of unforced errors, unable to handle the conditions. A little finesse, touch at the net. Starts to feel as though he's confident in the match.
Murray seemed to lose his way a bit in the 4th set. Unable to find a pattern of play to break down Djokovic. Djokovic became an impenetrable wall. Finally, Murray started to see some seams, but he was already down a break in the 4th.
And Djokovic moving so well. Whoop, what's this? Down he goes. The 3 knockdown rule not in effect, but Djokovic would find himself stumbling before he finally rights the ship.
Some of the most entertaining points we've seen in a U.S. Open final. Back and forth they would go. Both men struggling physically, but it did not affect the quality of play. Set point for Djokovic, and we would go to a final set.
Djokovic trying to come back as he did a year ago in the semifinals against Federer, down 2-0, saving 2 match points. Would he have enough in the reserves? Great shot! But it's Murray who comes out blazing.
Remember what I said earlier about destiny? It seemed like this was Andy Murray's moment. He took a 2-break lead right out of the gate.
And with the momentum on his side, Murray starting to make a push towards the finish line. Djokovic faltering. Murray in control.
And for the first time in his career, Andy Murray would serve for a Grand Slam title.
And for the first time in 76 years, the ghost of Frederick John Perry can rest easy. The 3/4 of a century drought is over. Andy Murray, Grand Slam champion.